In the last video, I showed you guys how I made my moringa hair growth oil, which I will later turn into my moringa butter. So today, watch me make the cloves oil for the cloves butter, which I'm restocking. Cloves contain high levels of antioxidants and nutrients that can add to the growth and strength of your hair. Okay? It helps to protect the scalp from dandruff, which is a major cause for weak and damaged hair. If you have to battle dandruff, then make sure to use the cloves and rosemary butter, and your hair is going to grow thicker and longer because it has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties that will help to thicken any thinning hair or weak hair that is breaking easily. So if you're interested, welcome back to today's video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and let's get into the video proper. So you need a bowl like this because I'm going to be restocking my close butter, which is very popular. This is one of the most selling products of mine, so I'm using the cloves right here. So I'm going to be making a big batch for my to restock my close butter, which is out of stock as I speak, but I want to replace it this July. So I'm going to make two cups of 100 ml each into this bowl right here. I'm not going to use all, but it's better if I just do it and I keep the extra. So cloves has a substance which is called known as eugenol. This helps with hair growth. If you're suffering from thinning hair, it helps with dandruff as well. And you know, when you have a dandruff affected scalp, there is no way your hair will not break easily. So you need to combat that, fight against it. The second ingredient I'm using is dry rosemary leaves. Rosemary helps with hair fall, hair loss, thinning hair, helps to grow the hair beautifully. Okay, so this is the two main ingredients that I use for my cloves and rosemary oil that I later on turn to my butter. So I'm going to go ahead, blend this really nicely so it will help to infuse quicker and faster, because I am not going to be double boiling this, so I want the oil to infuse very quickly because I need to make the butters as fast as possible. So after I blended both ingredients, this is how it's looking. I love to blend my own cloves by myself because it leaves my oil really clean and nice and not too dark if I use the powder form of cloves. That is just my preference. So I'll go ahead, bring in my jar that I normally infuse in. This jar is big enough to contain 3 liters of my extra virgin olive oil. I got this jar from Ica Maxi if you live here in Sweden and you're wondering where I got it. So I'm going to go ahead, measure 200 ml of my um, cloves and rosemary powder that I have right now, pour it into the jar, and I'm going to bring in my third ingredient, which if you are vigilant or very attentive, you will know is the oils. I get my extra virgin olive oil from Lidl. Lidl has the best. Okay, I just prefer the Lidl one. Sometimes I buy in Ika, but the Ika one is always out of stock and is also super expensive. I get one of these for close to 79, 78 point something, which is 79 Swedish krona. So it's not cheap. Before the crisis, this was 59 krona, but now I get it for 79 krona. So everything is expensive now, but I try as much as possible for my products to be still affordable for most people. Okay, so I wonder why I get some people asking me if I have reduction prices. I don't, because these things are super expensive. So I'm going to go ahead, pour my extra virgin olive oil into the mix, which helps to condition the scalp, helps with dryness, helps to fight against dandruff infected scalp. My product will help you with any scalp condition that you're suffering from. Are you suffering from thinning hair, bald spot, alopecia, hair loss due to postpartum shedding, or alopecia areata due to tension of your scalp that has uprooted your roots at the front of your hair, my products are going to help you. Okay, it will help with any damaged, brittle, weak hair. It will help with uh, fixing everything. So I'll go ahead right now, mix so that the powder will infuse, mix with the oil, and it will infuse beautifully. Now that it's in the powder form, it will be easier for my um, oil to just absorb all the goodness. You can use this as your hair growth oil. You can use this to whip your butter. You can use this to do your hot oil treatments. Use this to apply to your affected areas every day if you want. If you are scalp doesn't like too much oil, do it once in a while, or use the hot oil treatment after which you shampoo, meaning you will do this once in a week or every time you feel comfortable to get faster results. I always get people asking me how to use the products even before they want to buy. But let me let you guys know that you don't ask in the shop how to use products. You read the labels, which I did explain on my labels as well. So I'm going to infuse this for a week and I'll come back to whip my butters, which you already have in the channel. So go ahead, check my older videos on how to whip this, and this will grow your hair thicker, longer, and faster. And my hair is a good example. I have been consistent with my products and I preach consistency in my channel. If you have a product that works for you, stick to it, use it in your routines weekly, over the months and years, and you will get a beautiful, lovely, thicker, longer hair. I love you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.